Hi everyone, it's about 4:19 p.m. It's a nice overcast Sunday afternoon. I'm about to get some work done in the garden. So really happy about the weather for two reasons. The first, a little more comfortable for me to work at without the sun beating down on me. Other good quality is, of course, that there's going to be less evaporation when I water the plants. And so the reason you mulch, the reason you don't want to water during high noon is because once you water, once it hits the ground, hot sun is going to evaporate it before it even has the chance to soak into the soil, soak into the roots. And so I've been watering at high noon just because that's when I'm free, but I'm glad I'm here a little later in the afternoon, and I'm glad I'm here when it's a little overcast so that I can maybe even not have to water tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. While I'm here, I'm going to give you a little tour of the place. Not a lot to write home about right now because I got a late start, right? I used compost that was absolutely ridden with weed seeds, and so I was growing weeds. I'm a new gardener. I haven't gardened for years. Like, some of my core memories are of gardening, but I don't remember the specifics. I never learned about compost. I learned about very little. So what I'm really excited for today is the chance to show you some of the seeds I've sowed. I started some from home. I'm gonna transplant these seeds today, and so what we have here is we have a little bit of basil, which took a really long time to germinate. We have some lilac bell peppers, and we have some granite cabbages. My transplants aren't doing super well because I'm not hardening them. I know I need to. My life did not allow for me to harden. So that's what we're gonna do today, but I sowed a lot of seeds late, and so some of those are starting to sprout, and I'll show you kind of my layout there. Some plants I just bought, and that's good to have. That's awesome. And last but not least, I'll show you my setup and my home rigged trellis that I did all on my lonesome. All right, excited to take you through today. So welcome to my garden tour, everyone. Here's what I have with me. My plants, my little garden caddy that I bring with me, mostly full of seeds because I have too many, and a bucket where I put my weeds. So here's an overview of the garden. I'm trying something a little different right now and recording voiceover as I watch the video. Right here, you're gonna see a lot of different plants that I have. In front of these little signs, there are other plants that, frankly, I forgot. I have my Chica Flame marigolds there, and that's actually an eggplant that I bought from the farmer's market. Hope you guys are liking the trellis. I'll talk more about that later. Here's my tomatillo, also purchased at a plant sale. Doing really, really strong. It's got some flowers. My arugula in front here got some insect bites, but I think we'll make it. Tried not to make you guys car sick here, but we have my Jasper tomato plant. I bought it off a guy, but it's about to produce. I'm very excited. They're little cherry tomatoes, so soon I'll have that. There you can see my sunflowers. The sunflowers are actually behind. I'm using that sign as a way to kind of perk up the kale I have planted there. These are weeds and some eaten cauliflower. I bought cauliflower and the groundhogs ate them. I'm tempted to just leave them there though for the groundhogs to keep snacking on. Here's some dahlias I bought. They look really strong and beautiful. Icicle radishes. I love icicle radishes. I was able to snag a couple before I had to undo. They're starting to sprout. Here are lots of peppers and tomatoes. The big ones were purchased. The little kind of sad looking ones I grew myself and transplanted. And here's what I bought. I don't know what's going on with that leaf. Gray zucchini, looking great. Round zucchini, looking great. Everywhere you see straw or hay is something I've planted. You can see my radishes are sprouting there. Exciting. Strawberry plants, I bought these. Nothing I tried to grow myself was working. I really should prune those strawberries so they can focus on leaves, but I'm too excited. My sunflowers, I'm growing 3 varieties of sunflowers. This one's starting to blossom or sprout, my favorite. Lettuce, this was going really well. Chomping on it yesterday. Oh, look. The groundhog got it. Fine, whatever. Lettuce is cheap. Keep eating it instead of my other stuff. Lavender, or lavandula, and cilantro, that's looking a little sad. All right, there's the eggplant, and a Kentucky Wonder pole bean. I planted a couple more, hoping for the best. Again, kind of hard to tell what's a weed and what's not. That's a little tomato plant, pepper plant. My cosmos that would not focus, they're about to sprout too. I'm excited to have some cut flowers. I've also bought those at the farmer's market. But those lovely calendulas you just saw, I did myself. Arugula in the back, pulling a weed as I must do. I the guy pushing stuff up the hill. So here's an overview. I built that frame all by myself. I found some wood, found some cattle panel, and I zip tied it together. So what you saw there was like a garden that's really nothing to write home about. I'm gonna edit together with some voiceovers. There's a lot of work to be done, so a lot of weeding still to do, better organization and plot management. I really need to lay down some pathways with wood chips. All the wood chips got used up, so I'm gonna have to wait for the next chip drop to do that. Want to lay down more cardboard like you saw my neighbor do. So I will see you later. I might have a slice of tres leches cake that I made. I might show you some. And if I'm feeling up to it, I might do a little seed tour for you all. So you can see how my seeds are organized. It's a little bit neurotic, but I don't even know if I'm going to end up doing that. So future Carly, edit that out. Cheers!